Hello, hello, Chalkin History friends. It's Shelly. Today we're going to work on December's Club Couture kit. I hope you're a member. If not, make sure you become a member. But first, I advise you to be a Perks member so that you can get 30% off of your club membership. So, want to know more about Perks? Comment Perks. If you want to know more about the club, comment Club. But come on in. Come on. It'll be fun. All right. Say hi, everybody. Got to check if we're live. All right. Alrighty. We're gonna wait till some folks hop on. Let's give that a favorite. Let's put that up on the screen so that you guys know. All right. So we're gonna play with December's club kit today. If you aren't a club member, oh my gosh, you guys, the last few, they're hit and miss, right? You're either gonna like them or you're not gonna like them. They can't make sure everyone likes everything all the time. I get it. But what's nice is you can actually gift that month's transfer to someone else, which is really nice. But if you're a Perks member, you can also subscribe to the club at 30% off. So make sure you're commenting either Perks or Club if you need more information on those two programs, okay? All right, let's get started. What is in this month's club? All right. We have a transfer with cute little icons. These are kind of like our holiday minis that we come out with every now and again. I'm going to use one of our new ink mats because this is an ink project. But you can also use these for chalk. Hi, Kathy. How are you? This isn't just for our ink, okay? You guys can use this as a chalking project as well. Thank you for sprinkling and sharing. I appreciate you. I hope you know that. All right, let's put that package to the side here. So what do we get? So what are they giving us this month? They are giving us the transfer. We're getting 3 ink packs. So you get Couture Teal, Tide, and Ocean Mist. Perfect for where I am. But those are also really fun wintry colors. And then you get a pair of white crew socks. Now, I'm going to assume that we can also sublimate or use our heat transfers on these socks as well. So if you don't want to do this, it's okay. Hang on to your socks until you find a heat transfer that you like. But we're gonna ink mine. Okay. So right now, I have a piece of cardboard in my sock, but I think I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna save this cardboard for maybe another project, such as if you have a pocket, you can just tuck it in your pocket, a jeans pocket, just to give it some form. So we're gonna save that for another project. And today we're gonna use my ink mat. So how am I gonna get this big ink mat in my sock? Well, I bought several of these. So I'm gonna trim it down. And I wish I had my paper trimmer, you guys. I wish I had my paper trimmer. So we're just gonna kind of eyeball it here. I'm gonna go right down the center here in between these two here. And we're gonna cut that right in half. All right, put this aside. All right, it is a crummy day today. It has been raining all day. It started yesterday afternoon, all through the night, all day today. I think all day tomorrow. Icky, icky, icky. We're also going to use our puff additive. You guys, you've seen me play with this before. Actually, you know what? I don't have a heat gun. I'm gonna have to order a heat gun. I have one at my home in Ohio, but I don't have one here. But I still think we're gonna use it because I want to make it puffy on the bottom. You know, like those hospital socks or your yoga socks, it has those nubbies on there. This will do that, okay? So I think I'm gonna do it anyway, and then we could use just the regular ink for maybe around the top of the sock or something. But on the bottom, we're gonna do the puff additive, okay? I think. We're gonna think that through. We're gonna think that through. All right, so if I were to not do that right away, and if we want to do the band or something at the top, or I guess something on an ankle, let's do this. I'm going to do it on like around the ankle. So you're going to have to make sure when you put them on, the outside design is on the outside ankle. Okay. Let's remove our little protective sheet there. And I'm just going to kind of scrunch this up, stick it in there, and pull that up. This will just hold our sock in place. Sure it's on there right where you want it. Try to get those wrinkles out here. All right. Okay, there. I think I got it. Okay, let's decide what we want to do. So I think I'm going to do this design on the bottom of the sock. I think that'll give it a lot of grip so I don't slip. So let's take it out of the packaging. We'll save that for another time. So what do I want on my ankle? Oh gosh, what do we want to put on my ankle? Let's do... Let's do chillin'. We're just gonna be chillin'. So let's cut that along the cut lines here. I'll probably do the chillin' on both because they have to be the same. They have to be even. Oh my gosh, don't get me started. Like, am I gonna be able to place them in the same spot on each one? I certainly hope so. All right, so we're just gonna cut out that chillin'. What's kind of fun about that one too is you could just use the snowflake and then flip it and do the top of the snowflake so you can make your own snowflakes. That would be fun too. Okay, for now, let's put that aside. All right, because we're working on fabric, we don't have to fuzz our transfer anything. This is your ankle, so I'm thinking I'm gonna put it right about there. So let's take that off. In fact, let's turn that over first. It's called Warm and Cozy, and this is chillin', right? Chillin'. Okay, because if I cut all those squares up and if I were to take all the transfers off, I would want to know which transfer goes back on which backer sheet. So that helps All right, let's see. Where do we want to do this? I think I'm going to put it right about there. And I bet we could find more of these socks, or at least we could find colored ones too. You could do this on colored socks. You don't have to do it on white. You could probably do it on your socks you have in your drawers. I want to make sure I have this nice and like level. Okay. Chillin'. Now, I'm going to see if I have any other inks that I may have opened in the past. So we have Dune, I think that's gold, Candy Apple, Papaya, Cadet. Cadet might be fun with Ocean Mist. We could save the greens for something else. What do you guys think? All right, let's get a tray. I have a tray. We're gonna go ahead and knead our ink a little bit here. And I'm gonna kind of push it away from the bottom. We're gonna give a little clip there. And I'm not using much, so we're just gonna kind of put out a little bit there. All right, same thing with the Cadets. Oops. I'm gonna see how it started to come out. So let's not do that over our sock. And we'll put some over here. Okay. There we go. We got our two colors. Let's grab, I have some squeegees that are cut in half, so I'll use those. And I think I'm going to do Chillin' in dark blue, this Cadet. And then we'll do the Snowflake in Ocean Mist. All right, now when inking, you want to make sure you get all of that pattern, that design covered. And you want to make sure you stay on that teal transfer, okay? Do not go off on your fabric. Some fabrics could possibly wash out if you make a mistake. Otherwise, this is a permanent ink, so I'm just trying to get rid of all my excess. You know what, we are gonna do the puff because I have my heat press. I forgot I had a heat press, so you can set it with a heat press too. You don't have to have a hot tool gun. So yay, we can do it. All right, let's get our snowflake. Ooh, if you guys place an order of $75 or more, you can get the disco ink. I haven't gotten mine yet. That would be fun to add to your socks. Still waiting on mine. But I do have my additive. The puff additive, that is. All right, so we're good with this one. So we're gonna peel that up. And you can go slow. Just make sure you got it good. Oh my gosh, love it. Let's just put this aside for a second. Chillin'. All right, we're gonna get that dry, and then we are going to, oops, my thing went off. We're gonna heat set that. We'll heat set both, that way we can do the bottoms then. Let's get this off our mat. Yeah. I think I'm gonna dry it a little bit because I'm afraid if I mess with it too much trying to scrunch it off, it might bleed or fold on itself, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to just kind of try to get this a little dry beforehand. This will not heat set it. This is not hot enough to heat set. But I can get it dry enough where it won't run or shouldn't hurt anything else. Let's see. Take this out. Ah, there, see? Okay, good. Good, good, good. All right, there we go. We got chillin'. Let's do the other one. So now it's gotta be opposite side, you guys. So this is the way the first one was laying. We need to flip it. Just check your mat, see if there's any runoff. I don't see anything. Okay. Oh no, did I just do that? Okay. Darn it. See, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, we're gonna try to get that up. We're gonna spray that with some water. And we're gonna try to dab that up. And I'm making it worse. See, it's a permanent ink, you guys. Permanent. Oh, now it went into the other side. Oh, darn it. Oh, darn it. Okay, so what I would probably do is I'm probably gonna wash it before it gets any worse. I will probably wash that, make sure, at least try to get that out. Otherwise, I'll just buy another pair. But bummer, I wasn't paying attention. Fail. All right, let's get this other guy. Let's get the other sock heat set. No worries, you guys, no worries. Hopefully, they'll provide more socks. I bet you as club members, we're able to get additional club surfaces. And let's see, today's the 5th. I'm thinking starting tomorrow, let me look. Starting tomorrow, we may be able to get the socks, but let me look. Let me look. Trying to see what it's called, Club Exclusive if you're a club member. So like right now I can get, gosh, all kinds of old surfaces that were included in club kits. So far not the socks. I think it comes out the 6th. If not, I'm sure I'll be able to find socks. All right. Not a worry. Let's get our mat here. This is a heat press mat that I'm opening up. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. So mad. All right. All right. Let's get stuff out of the way here. All right. Okay. Move that. All right. Put that there. All right, to prevent that from possibly going on the other side, I'm going to put that piece of cardboard in there, because now I'm all mad at myself. darn it. And then I'm gonna take, I didn't grab my Teflon sheet, but I'm gonna take a paper towel. And we'll just cover it with that. Oh yeah, it's dry enough for a paper towel, so we'll just place that. Grab my press and start. I have it set at 305 for about a minute. So we'll let that go. Kind of applying a little bit of pressure. Good morning, Neva, it's 3 o'clock. But hello, good afternoon. 3 o'clock by me, so maybe it is, it's probably about 1 o'clock your time, no? I messed up. My shirt, or my other sock went into my ink. I'm so mad. So mad. But I think you might have bought some extra socks, so you're gonna have to let me know where you got extra socks. I'm sure Amazon has them, and I'm guessing they were sublimation socks. They feel that way to me, but they feel nice and thick. They feel like they're very nice quality. Okay, let's put that back in the cradle real quick. Fun. How cute is that? I might do it one more time. Just because let's do this. Let's take out the cardboard this time. It did not go on the cardboard, so that's good to know. Let's just turn that over, and we're gonna heat set from this side for a minute. And then he'll be all done. You found some at Hobby Lobby. Okay. Actually 2, so you're only an hour behind me. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go to Hobby Lobby now, because is it the same sock, like the exact same sock, do you think? I'm so mad. I'm gonna try to wash it. Oh, I wonder if I could use Dawn Power Wash. I'll try that. See if I can get it out with that. In sublimation section. Okay, but is it the same sock as these? Do you know? Do you think so? And I wonder if they're online. Okay. All good. We got chillin'. Now we're gonna go bring that mat back. Okay, and I'm gonna turn it, right? And I'm gonna get my mat, start sticking it down in there. All right. Oh, I did the wrong side. Sheesh. I think so. I'll compare and let you know. Dawn kicked it. Dawn sure does. Okay. We gotta do it this way. We want the sticky side to be on the bottom of the sock, not the top of the sock. Cardboard would be much easier to put in here. Didn't want my sock to move around on me while I was inking, so. All right, perfect. Get that seam out of there if we can. Okay, heel, top of sock. Just gonna try to coax that down on our mat. All right, so heel to toe, right? I'm gonna put that design that I talked about, this one right here. And we're gonna add the puff additive so that we can make little nubbies on the bottom of our sock so that we don't slip when we're walking. The floor here in this house is is the like luxury vinyl planking or whatever they call it. And it gets slippery. Did I learn anything about the new master bundle of transfers? Just that the bow one that they showed, the B-size bows, which are darling, that's the only new one. Everything else is older transfers, previous transfers. That's all I know. And it's probably going to be like one might differ from the other. They did not say that. I did not catch our 12 o'clock video from headquarters, but I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be the same for each time you order or if it would be different if you ordered several times. Okay. Just say pattern. Okay. All right, guys. Before we put that on there, we can take this away. Okay, it's garbage. We are going to take our puff additive. We're going to grab a tray, and I think I'm going to do my bottoms. Let's do it in the ocean mist, shall we? So let's open that up. Okay, put a good amount in there. All right, no rhyme or reason as to how much you should use. At least a 30 to 70 ratio. However, they say the more puff you add, the more puffs. So I haven't, this is one I've had previously. Oh, this is not from this. I did not get this one from Chalkin History. I've had this one before. Okay, we're going to see what we can do about this. Ew, yuck. We're going to see if this works, guys. I didn't realize this was going bad on me. You know, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? It appears it's going to be one of those days for me. All right, we're just going to add. Whoa, that is a lot. It's all good. We're going to mix that in. They do say it will lighten whatever color or medium that you add to it, so it might lighten it up a little bit, but I don't know, it looks pretty true to color to me. But you want to mix it in real good. Okay, we're gonna see, guys. No promises right now. I did not realize that was yucky. Again, that was not from Chalkin History. I've had that for a year or so, maybe even longer. I've used it before, and my husband brought it on the plane. I wonder if something happened when it was on the plane. Okay. All right, let's take this off. Let's also just mark the top. Okay, we're just gonna line that guy up along. We're gonna try to follow that middle seam because that is the middle of the sock. Don't want it on the heel itself, so I am going to come down more. Okay, rub that down. We're gonna see what happens here. Let's get a squeegee. This does make it very runny, so let's see what happens here. make sure I get that. There's little dots at the top of the transfer, so I want to make sure I get it. Good. Make sure we get it nice and covered. And then we'll take off the excess, put that back in there. You guys, if this works, you know how happy I'm gonna be? So happy. So happy. All right, check fingers. I'm gonna have one good sock. So cute. All right, let's put that aside for a moment. Let's kind of dry it halfway, and then we'll heat set it and see what happens. Now it is a little runnier with that in there because I think I probably, either it's bad or I put too much. We'll see. So kind of some of the design isn't as crisp. Like I said, it could be just one of those days for me. It happens. Chalk it up to experience, and that is why I'm doing it before you do it. So I can tell you what not to do and what to do. Yep, all dry. It doesn't take long to dry, so that's kind of nice. Pull that off. We're gonna pull that back out. Okay, that isn't heat set, guys. That is not heat set, but we are going to heat set it. So let me get this out of the way so I don't do anything else. No, don't turn off. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're gonna see if this is gonna puff. We're gonna see. Puff, puff, puff. Okay, let's do this. Take my napkin or my paper towel, put it on top. Take my heat. Normally I would have my Teflon sheet, but I forgot to grab it, so. Let's see how it works. 60 seconds, 305. Should puff like a dream. Oh, yep, it's puffing. Now you can possibly over puff, meaning it'll get too hot and then it starts to deflate. Trying to remember if someone said to only do 30 seconds. I can't remember. Okay, let's take it off. It was only 45 seconds, so let's see. It puffed. I don't know if you could tell, but it's puffy. Oh my gosh, how cute. You know what? It needs more though. It needs more. Let's do it again. I'll watch for another 15, 20 seconds. It was just starting to really get puffy when I took it off. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys. How fun is that? And it does puff a lighter color. I'm noticing that it is definitely lighter. Just want to make sure we're getting the whole thing. Oh my goodness. How cute. I don't know. It is puffing like crazy, you guys. It's puffing like crazy. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at how puffy. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. You guys, you can make your own hospital socks. So cute. Okay, so if my other sock was clean, I would have done that one too. So I'm gonna clean that one and work on it both. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? Chillin', oh my goodness. All right guys, I'm gonna work on that other sock that I ruined. Or maybe do some shopping for some more. But that's the process. It is really easy when you have fresh product and you don't put your items in ink. So it's fun. Give it a try. If you're not a club member, make sure to sign up as a perks member first. Then you can get your club at 30% off. And you can use your, I want to say you can use your, you get $20 a month back. I want to say you can put that towards your club payment. Don't quote me on that, but you might be able to. Anywho, thanks for stopping by today. I hope you got some fun ideas. I hope you become a club member, and I hope to see you again.